So today, what I'm going to attempt to install is a metal lockable glove box for my Jeep Wrangler TJ. It's a 03. And what the goal is to have something that's a little more secure when I've got the top off and we go into stores or things like that. I can actually lock things up. I've also got a lock box that mounts underneath the driver's seat. That's also a secure box. I think I'm going to install the glove box today. I don't know if I'll have time for that because I got to take the seat and everything out. So I'm going to shoot for installing the glove box. Sorry about the shadows, but again, keys, all the nuts and bolts, puller pop, and a Jeep. I think that's all that I need to get started. So let's see if we can get this installed in the 03 Jeep Wrangler TJ. Alright, this glove box that you can see here, all metal, lockable. Here's what comes factory. It is lockable, but it's plastic. So the hope is to put something in here that's a little more secure. This glove box is made by Smittybilt. Mine's an 03. So I have the full instructions so I can put this thing in. I will put a link in the description for this particular unit. I do know that they make them for the older YJs. Is that what it was? Yeah, YJ is what, 87 to 95, 6? I'm not sure. And then they also make them for the newer ones too. This one just happens to be an 03 TJ. So Smittybilt, link in the description. If you're interested in one of these, click on the link and it'll take you right to it, and you can purchase from Amazon. That's where I ended up getting this. Got it within a couple days, and so far so good. So now I just need to get it installed. I've cleaned out the glove box of all my wife's goodies that she takes with her on our Jeep adventures, and I'm going to get started taking this one out. Well, that was much easier than expected. So there, I have installed the Smittybilt vaulted glove box. It looks pretty good. It was kind of not hard to put in. It was just kind of a pain in the rear to get all the holes matched up with the factory holes. And it comes with this neoprene stripping so you can prevent vibration, but that it's tight. So I think I'm going to skip that part. If it starts to vibrate, then I will install it. But that's how it works. There's a little stop on the back side here that I was struggling with. These wing nuts were not cooperating real well, but that's to keep it from opening all the way. Steel frame using the factory screws. Now it is set up to where you can drill additional holes and put bolts in it. for additional security. I opted not to right now. Not because it would be difficult, just because I don't feel like doing it. I mean, what I'm trying to protect in here is things like my registration and maybe a pair of sunglasses. So I'm not going to have things of high value, but I think with this close, that would be pretty tough to rip out of there. It's got, I think there's 6 screws that are screwed into the metal frame of the dash. Another thing I did is I had to remove this. I didn't take that off originally. Once I took that off, it made it a lot easier to handle. So, there it is. I dropped my keys. I did not use the mallet. This, where it latches, I had to bend it down just a shade. That way it would, you can see how it comes together. This piece and that piece were hitting each other. So I bent that down just a shade, and now it sets in real nice. Doesn't rub. And when let me put the key in it. When I lock it, I have to push to get it to latch tight. So it's pulling really snug. But that's it. Vaulted glove box for an 03 Jeep Wrangler TJ, made by Smittybilt. I can't even remember what I paid for it. 60 bucks maybe? I don't remember, because I bought 2 pieces. I also bought the vault that goes underneath the driver's seat, and I bought them together. But that's pretty good. It matches pretty good. It locks down real tight, and that will be a lot harder to get into than the factory glove box. In fact, that screw that was holding this tab to keep it from opening all the way, that was the only thing holding the whole glove box in. I mean, you could just lift it off of these hooks. So it wasn't secure at all. Now this should be. So there it is. Smittybilt vaulted security glove box in a Jeep Wrangler. Hope you enjoyed.